And good evening. I'm your friend Scotty Ray, and yes, we return once again. We do apologize for all the technical difficulties that we've had tonight. Again, lots of power outages throughout the Meridian area. We are one of those. We're on battery backup. Our problem that we have had all night has been the situation with internet. We've been down. We're on backup. One backup tore up. It went down. So we're on our second backup as we do this. All right, let's pull this up. That's little Ellie. If y'all hear her, she come to visit. Let's pull this up where everybody can see what's going on as we look at this. What's going on with the power situation here? We have roughly a little over 7,800 people without power. Let's look at this. We're showing about 4,000 people at Collinsville. This substation is down. Also, we got a substation that is down near King Road. That one is also out. So that's giving us roughly 7,718 people without power. If you'll look at this, you're probably falling in this. Let's go south of town. We're showing about 500 people here at Chunky without power, 830 right around the split as it starts there. As we go out in the southeast area, a few people without power in that area also. Energy, about 30 people there. As we can finally see comments again, we do appreciate all of those. Tree down around the neighborhood. Chad Acton, living in, he lives within the city limits of Meridian. Appreciate that information there. Again, we cannot apologize enough for the downtime that we got a minute ago. Let's go here and take a look at what we've got. Let me update this one. Southern Pine of the power that's out around us. This is humongous also, as we see here, 281, 108 in these different sections around Forest. As you get over near Newton, lots of power out as you zoom in on this a little bit closer. South of Union, about 10 people. As you get around Decatur, look at all of this power that's out in there. This was a very, very strong system that moved through our area. Now, the biggest concerns that we've been having here in the last little bit is travel. People having car wrecks. There have been numerous ones. Let's get this map and look at the whole. Right now in Lauderdale County with Mississippi Power, EMEPA, there are 40, let's see, Lauderdale County, 15,000 people in Lauderdale County without power. As we move over to Newton County, there's almost 4,500 people. As we go into Scott County, roughly 2,000. As we go into Jasper County, 627. When we get to Clark County, 328. As we go into Kemper County, we're going to have roughly about 150 people without power. Neshoba County getting down now. We've got only 141 without power. Leak, 123. Winston County, y'all fared this storm very easily. Everything working good for y'all. All right, let's go back to radar now and look at what is left of these storms of what have come through the area. We still have showers, heavy rain, storms that are moving through the Clark County area. We don't have any warnings, but look over here. Let's look at this. We have a tornado warning in the edge of Alabama. Let's turn off radar just a moment to where we can see where our tornadoes are and what all we have going on across the south. We have flood warning back over here is what that red mark is. But right there is a tornado warning that we're looking at. This is Camden, Alabama. Do y'all know where that is? Here's Uniontown, Alabama. I've been there many, many, many times. As we click on this, and let me do this. As we drag this over to that area, this is going to be Prairie Bluff, Alabama is where that is. Showing 58-mile-an-hour shear winds and a tornado warning. And as we pull this up, the National Weather Service tells us the tornado warnings for northwestern Wilcox County and south central Alabama. A few moments ago, let's see here. This is going to run until 9:15. At 8:40 is when this picked up, this storm, 17 miles southwest of Uniontown, Alabama, moving at 40 miles an hour. If you've ever gone that direction, you'll see that Uniontown just 17 miles due south of there. Stacy letting us know that trees are down all around Collinsville. Now, we got reports, didn't we, Ryan, that we had trees down, a big tree down near the four-way stop.
They were reporting a big tree down near the four-way stop in Collinsville. But,
Now, the message as we got up with Lima just a little bit ago, Chief Deputy, as he came out and spoke with us, his message was don't travel.
That's right. That's right. I saw numerous pictures from the Mosley Crossing area, trees down, lines low hanging, trees down on Windsor Road. I think everywhere in the north part of the entire county really has probably got numerous trees down and restricted travel paths. So it will be best to stay home and go to bed. It's dark. Just go to sleep.
Now, as you're looking at this in Alabama, this is what moved through the Meridian area and took out power, serious power on all of us. Let's look at Clark County. Y'all are still getting a lot of storms down here. Here's Heidelberg. Here's Sandersonville. We turn on these locations and we go into these this lower portion here of the southwest corner. Anything south of Harmony Baptist Church, look at that. Pouring rain. Here's the Dollar General there, west back over to Heidelberg. And you've got another storm that's going to make its way into the county there, Valsburg, go through Goodwater in about a half an hour. Now, there's no warnings for any of this at this point, but that is a lot of rain coming down with that. We want everybody to be prepared. Now, as we talk about the rain and traveling, if you get out on a road at this point, and as Greg pointed out, even he didn't realize it was bad. Come around the curve, there it is. We have some accidents with injuries?
Yeah, they did. They had Lehman was reporting that they had an accident with injury with entrapment, a vehicle in some trees. I'm sure it was I don't know, wasn't there, but I can imagine it was a situation similar. Person traveling along, maybe rounded a curve, that tree be across the road, and you can end up in the middle of that thing quicker than you know. So.
Right. And in the comments, if you have damage at your home, if you could pass that along to us so we can share that with others and people kind of know who, what, and how. And there will be a lot of folks that get up to go to work in the morning.
See, tree down Collinsville Road near 494. Live wires, 4 Fountains Apartments on 45th Street.
Dawn Harlan says it's a tree down. Which area do you live in there? Let's see as we keep going up. I'm glancing here, and again, we'd love to hear from you. Anybody having any reports from the Martin Center Hill area, Martin Center Hill Road area? Now, Penelope, how are you this evening? What we're looking at as we see it, and let me just show y'all what we got. Is the rain over for the night? No. Let's look at the big picture of what we got. The nasty has moved south of us and east, south and east of here, as we got a little bit going through Wayne County here, and we're catching Clark County right now. Now, let me pull this up. Have you had a chance to go back and look at what the National Weather Service is telling us?
I couldn't get back in.
All right, let me see what let me go here and see what they're saying here. Says this was at 8:58, a strong thunderstorm will impact portions of northern Newton, eastern Scott, and southern Neshoba counties through about 9:45. So we expect some activity to come into there. Jackson has issued, now this is getting better, tornado watch, including Adams, Claiborne, Copiah, Franklin, Hines, Jefferson, Kemper, Leake, Lincoln, and Neshoba County has been canceled. The tornado watch continues, and this is where you won't like this part. Clark, Covington, Forest, Jasper, Jefferson, Davis, Jones, Lamar, Lauderdale, Lawrence, Marion, Newton County, Rankin County, Scott County, Simpson County, and Smith County is still under a tornado watch through 11 o'clock. So the National Weather Service is thinking this may not be over, or they would have lifted that. But it looks as though everything north of Meridian, Kemper, Newton, and Noxubee counties are going to be okay. And let's go back here. And let me pull this up and refresh here. It's getting there. This is what we've got. But we're still going Lauderdale County until 11 o'clock, so we've got roughly 2 hours remaining on that. And this is what we've got left of the tornado watch. Here we go, where you can see what we see. That's it. All of this yellow is still the tornado watch. These areas here are no longer a part of that. And Let's pull this up until 11 o'clock.
Apparently they see something to leave that watch box up for us. So.
Yeah, it has to be something. And as you see these storms here, this could be something developing here to come across in the next little bit. Maybe it's this storm here. Now, this is something to definitely watch here. It could develop into something that's in southeastern Jasper County moving into southwestern Clark County. A lot of rain involved with that as we look at that this afternoon. Horrific weather over in Alabama as we look at this making its way towards Selma, Alabama. But we still want to watch this. They're not giving us the all clear just yet. All right, let me pull this back up and see what else the Weather Service has told us. The threat is becoming more limited to the southeastern quadrant of the area, so we will be pulling some areas from the watch shortly. They mentioned that and then pulled a few out of there. We still have some threat for some isolated severe storms.
Scroll down in your comments.
All right, let's see. We're getting a lot of comments here. Clark County, we'll go back and visit that again. All right, let me pull something else up here and see if I can get a gauge of what's going to be coming. Let me get a rough gauge of what I think will happen in the next little bit. Again, we're live, and I apologize if it's taking a little bit of extra time with what we have to do.
That's all right. We're still here, and we haven't stopped working to get back with you. We appreciate everybody tuning in and appreciate our sponsors. We couldn't do this without them. So.
Absolutely. Now we're going to have a storm about 10:15 that's going to roll across Clark County right through Quitman. Nothing horrible, but it's some pretty good rain, and it's going to come across Lisbon, Butler, Alabama. Y'all are going to get another big flood through there. Let's go all the way toward, let me glance here. We got some showers in Canton. For the most part, what I am seeing, the threat and the big threat that we've got right now is what is occurring down here in Clark County is what I'm seeing as we go back and look at that. It's Clark County is what we're going to have to watch tonight of something severe happening. All right, let's pull radar back up where you can see this of what we're discussing here. Again, if you've got trees down and you know that it's down, and probably most everybody that is watching us doesn't have power. I know the Meridian Police Department has been, is the word inundated? How you say that word, Ron?
Inundated.
That word, yeah. Those guys and gals are working hard tonight. We got to give a shout out to all of our volunteer fire departments in and around the area. As far as the eye can see, they got chainsaws running, I'm sure, right now.
They got them steel chainsaws a-humming. I heard them.
They are. I saw while we were trying to, it was so bad we couldn't even get a signal on a cell phone because so many people had to go to their data, and we were trying to go live a while ago, and we could not even get that to work. And as I was out trying to catch a signal, I did see Bailey blow through the area with the lights flashing. They were going to cut up a tree or something. This is what we're looking at right here that looks to be that's going to be hanging around till about 10:30 and passing through here. As this comes across, this storm right here coming out of Laurel, Hattiesburg is going to float through the Quitman area and then on in right in here to Lisbon, Butler, Alabama, all of this area, and then float out of the way. Now, not to say that there's not going to be some periods of heavy rain over here, but this appears to be the biggest that we've got left in the state of Mississippi at this point tonight. What can we tell you that is wonderful? That it's only trees and probably minor damage. We do not have the loss of life like we did the other day in Rolling Fork, and it could have been a whole different story tonight. Let's see here. As we got power out in the 0 area. Neshoba County, you are going to get a little shower, if you'll notice right here from Morton. Let's turn this on around where everybody can see how this storm is moving. This is going to be moving to the northeast if this will work. Hopefully we got enough internet oomph to make it happen. Yeah, it really didn't like that, did it?
No.
Yeah, we're gonna go back to the now situation and leave that be.
Yeah, I saw that. Yeah, I see the question about school being out tomorrow. We haven't heard anything here yet, but I know the guys and gals at EMEPA and Mississippi Power alike are working tirelessly. They left their
Right.
families at home, probably in dark houses, and just stay off the road, stay at home, let them do their thing, and soon enough.
Yeah, we haven't heard from Odie because normally he gets phone calls from the different areas of what the weather is going to be like. And at this point, this all really depends upon power.
Right.
For the most part, because the weather would be moved out on that. And speaking of that, let me pull up a page if I can make this work.
Somebody's just said Newton County Schools delayed start 10 o'clock.
Can Newton County get into delay? Let's see here.
3 people said 10 o'clock delayed start in Newton County.
Okay, we're getting Newton County delayed start 10 o'clock. This is what we're showing for tomorrow, and it's going to be south of the Meridian area. And let me pull this back up where y'all can see this, what the National Weather Service is putting out for tomorrow. This is going to be south of us, Laurel, Hattiesburg area, getting thunderstorms tomorrow. Nothing horrible, but it's still some strong thunderstorms that could be with that. It's a level 1 out of 5, so that makes me feel a little bit better there. Now let me see if there's anything listed with Lauderdale County that I can find. Okay, we just got this, and let me pull this up where you can see this as we go to Lauderdale County. All Lauderdale County offices and campuses will be closed tomorrow, Monday. That is wrong. That's April. Yeah. Where is that? That is not right. Huh.
Says that was updated 10 seconds ago. Date's wrong. It's probably supposed to be March 27th. It's just
That may
typo.
not be the right Lauderdale County.
It was. I think it was a typo. They had April 27th instead of March 27th.
Yeah, maybe so. Let me go to their Facebook page and see if there's anything any different there. Any parents getting any text yet from Lauderdale County? Let's see here. Again, we apologize for the slowness of how this works with this. It's live. We get as much as we can. Let's go to. If all else fails, let me text Andrea. Andrea is the woman that could tell me. Let me just send direct.
I tell you what, I bet the Reed Tree Service, I bet they're going to be busy tomorrow.
Yes, they are. Anybody that is dealing with all of this.
Look at this. Odie's sister's on here. What's she saying? School update. Lauderdale County School District continues to monitor the current weather and road conditions. Most zones remain without power, and tree damage is widespread. Please await updates as they will be provided as more information becomes available.
Okay, so at this point, there was something wrong about that post a minute ago. So we're still monitoring it. They have not said that it was going to be closed.
That's right. They're in a holding pattern. So, kids, y'all be in the bed.
No, that's
Get
right.
ready.
Let's see here. I was seeing if we had anything new, any information.
I see the comment about EMEPA saying 2 days for the power to be restored. We have not heard that here.
No, and I have the last I spoke with them, they were still assessing the damage, is what their spokesperson said. Julie Bowles, I spoke to her just a little bit ago. Let me go to. Here's what they've got posted on their page here. As you can see this. They're right at 8,000. Yeah, so they have not in no way said that. What they're saying is they're still working to see how bad the damage is. Now, do I think that they've got every hand that they can think of, all hands on deck? Yes. Most likely, in cases like this, there will be other power companies that come to help out as well. Can it be that we could be without power? There's a chance of that as we watch this. Let's see what else. Let's check out Mississippi Power Company and see what they have listed, if they've updated anything for the area. No, they're talking about History Month. So, let me check. Anybody from the Quitman School Districts, Enterprise School District, has anybody heard anything on that? Normally, we got all of our ducks in a row, and as soon as we got power and internet, we just went live. So we didn't have.
It's raining sideways in Snell.
It's raining sideways in Snell. I can see that as we look at radar right there.
All right, they're saying county schools closed tomorrow.
Let's see. I just sent a message to somebody. Maybe we can. There's Mr. Brewer weighing in. Lauderdale County schools will be closed tomorrow.
We appreciate that. That gives us that's good news for everybody to know tonight.
That's right.
So we would assume that we've got Lauderdale County. We will get this posted on our webpage as soon as we can. Power on North Hills. Oh, that's a start.
Hey.
I need Ryan Brown to run me over some AA batteries.
If I see him, I'll tell him to start right on over there.
Yeah, we're trying to track him down right now. Let's see. So we got Lauderdale out. We need to know about Russell Christian Academy. If we have anybody watching that deals with Russell Christian, Lamar, Kemper County schools, I would think would be fine. The damage up there was really minimal. Not anything like Lauderdale County and South. So we've got Newton County Academy, and we need to know also as we get into the Philadelphia school systems, they could be hampered by this. Neshoba Central, the city schools as well, and also the city of Newton, if we have any updates on those areas. I know I rattled off a lot, but there's a lot of school systems in our area. Also, if you're watching, if you run a business and for whatever reason you're not going to be able to open inboxes, we're going to get a post up in Madison. If you could get us one started on our, you're thinking I don't have any internet.
Yeah, I don't have any internet to start it, and I can't.
Yeah, we got one computer that'll work, and fortunately we're on with that.
Somebody says they need a shoe.
A sheep.
A
shoe.
I see that. Yeah.
Must be a little hidden message there that I didn't get.
Well, something right there. Some of that parenting.
West Lauderdale Middle School would fall under all Lauderdale County schools. We don't know about Quitman School. Let me see what I can find here.
Chet Parker said he never lost power in Bailey.
Now,
That sounds like he's bragging.
I believe he was. Let's see what Clark County can tell us here. No mention there yet. Now they've got just the original information that we did. I figured Clark County Hot Topics could tell us. Let me see if I can look up Enterprise School.
I'll send him a message.
Okay, Parent-Teacher Conference Day is tomorrow at Enterprise School as we pull this up. So Enterprise will not be having school tomorrow. Well, no, that doesn't say that, does
They're
it?
going to have Parent-Teacher Conference Day tomorrow, so those kids, Mom and Daddy got to go down there and find out what they've been doing.
Yeah. Classes will resume on Tuesday. All right, let me look up Quitman School District, if we can find that.
We're checking on MCC.
Nothing there on Quitman. Let me see about Meridian Community College. I know you're thinking over there, I'm not typing fast enough. How many people were thinking that? He's picking.
It's not the fast, it's the correctness is what I'm wondering about.
Yeah, I do it wrong each way. Let's see. The dimensions are coming. No word of that mentioned on MCC at this point, but they got a job if you're looking for one. Let's see what else we've got. Clarkdale, all Lauderdale County school campuses closed. And again, we'll get this up as much as we can. Have we heard anything back from Lauderdale County Emergency Management?
I have not heard from them.
Let me see if we can.
Somebody said, was this a tornado or just bad storms?
Bad storms with severe winds, and the question was this a tornado? Not to our knowledge. I think everything was wind damage that we got with this because we had some very serious wind go through the area.
I'm seeing all of the reports of power outages. It may be easier just to get people to write who has power.
You know, I didn't think of it that way, but you may be right. Let's see. Let's see here. What kind of message?
Looks like Mississippi Power has reinforcements coming up from Hattiesburg and the Gulfport region to come
That's
to Meridian
good.
to aid. So
Somebody said, why are the schools closing?
Why are they?
I'm assuming because trees are down.
Yes, trees are down and no power is the main reason school is being let loose. All right, let's see here. We got radar telling us there's a lot of lightning has been detected within 20 miles of Kemper Academy. Let's see. I just got a note from Chet that said that he left his house in Bailey, ran up to the shop there at Center Hill, lots of limbs down, some big limbs, trash cans strode all over the road. Might ask people to try to stay off the roads. Schools are closed. All right, I appreciate that. Okay, Alan Dover letting us know that all schools are closed also, Lauderdale County. Let's see. We just got this in from Lima that all Mississippi Power will be working throughout the night with crews coming from. You said that already, didn't you?
I did, but it's okay.
Still, yeah. He's sending. You see who got it first?
Well, he sent it through his sister.
Oh,
That's what I
okay.
was just looking at.
Yeah, my phone doesn't pick up as good as everything else does. Guess we can.
Everybody go over to Casey Culpepper's house. She's got power. I think that was an invitation.
Does she? Yes, is
That's what it looks
exactly what
like.
that meant.
Everybody over close to Chet Parker.
I hope you got some cheese dip because we'd like to have a little bit tonight. Oh, let's see here. We are back. Shelley Lane, we are back on. Again, we do apologize for what happened earlier. Meridian School District, we do not have any idea. Let me send. Hang on, we're going to send a message
Working on yours?
to.
I ain't on video.
No, his froze up on mine, but
I'm going to send a message to Matt Davis with Meridian Public Schools and see if we got.
somebody said, what about Newton? What we're looking like? Somebody said it was raining heavy in Newton.
Well, let's pull up. Let's see what Newton is doing. Rain is coming into the county. As we mentioned before, there will be periods of this, and this is going to be a pretty strong one here. right there coming out of Scott County as we look at this, moving this way toward there. Let's see. Folks in Forest, you're going to have the storm in 8 minutes, and it will make its way toward Decatur. Our second line will be in Union within half an hour. So that's what we've got so far with what's going on tonight. And again, I'm going to stay with this a few more minutes as we got back on, and we're just trying to keep everybody updated with the information that we have. No word yet on MCC. We've been asked that a couple of times. And all right, we're getting word that some power on the north side end of Zero Road is back on. Mississippi Power got that turned back on. No power on County Road, Clarkdale area. I very seriously doubt that anybody in Kemper will close. I've been asked that, but let me ask Chris if you're watching. See if I get an answer on that, and that would put that to bed. But I expect everything that is questionable to be south of Lauderdale County and southward, and west and east would be questionable as to whether or not it would be school tomorrow night. Everything north of there, I think, has a shot at going. There were a few thunderstorms that rolled through Kemper. It could have affected things that we're not aware of at this point. Amy Rigdon is telling us that Quitman School District is open tomorrow. Still no power on Highway 495, no power on 10th Avenue near Highway 39 in Walmart. Freddie, how are you doing there? Clark County, we're getting word that there are a lot of trees down there in Clark County. Clifton, thank you for that. And that would affect the Quitman School District seriously, because they bus in from all areas of the county in Clark County there to Quitman. Let's see here. Let me check. Let me go over here and check some more messages of what we've got. Don't give up on me just yet. All right, let me see what we've got. I'm getting reports here that power is out on most of King Road. Another message about Lauderdale County. .46th Street, Four Fountains. We're showing that there's a lot of trees down in that area. Let me see if I don't know if I can make that bigger or not. No, that doesn't want to cooperate with me. Here's a bird's eye view of some of the trees. Let me pull this picture up for you where you can see that. There's a bird's eye view. And I know that's not the greatest picture for you to see, but it shows the power lines down there to the left, and that is out. Let's see what else we got. Russell, we appreciate you. Enterprise, parent teacher. All right, traffic lights out on front of Walmart on 39. And also, they're out by Winn-Dixie. Now, this was just a little bit ago. I'm not sure if police are on the scene at this point. No power on Country Club Drive, 38th Avenue. They have several trees and power lines down on all in the area. So it's looking pretty rough there for travel. And as we mentioned a while ago, don't know if I can get that pulled up. I had another picture sent in. I was trying to get that downloaded. All right, let's see what else we have here in messages that people have sent in. Okay, Newton County schools will have a delayed start tomorrow, March 27th. I think we discussed that in Newton County. Wow, it is just numerous trees throughout the area of snapshots that we got. All right, that's sort of a brief look of what we've got in that area. Let's go back and see what else I can find across the area. Let me go here and do the update with the current power outages. Let's pull that up where you can see that. We're still not much different there, 7731. They're still accessing that. You've got, this is Collinsville out, and this is going to be, generators are moaning in the background running. This is that area there in King Road out. And as you'll see here, to Lauderdale, we got about 300. Let's zoom in on this. There's a lot of people that don't have access to this, don't have enough power to get to that. Lauderdale in this area here, all around there. So that tells us up at the Cefco there, they're without power in Lauderdale. We've got it down Lauderdale as we get near Middle Bucket Road, these areas right there, without power. Russell Tompton Road. About 750 people there at Poplar Springs Drive without power. That's a bird's eye view of what's going on. We got 2,000 people in this area. Here's Bailey. And it just, it spreads. It's amazing how quickly. Look at this. Beginning there about the Rock House. Al's place. All up through there. And it just spreads. That's what we're showing there when it comes to that power outage there. So hopefully you'll get your power back before long, and things will get a little bit better. Let's go over. Let me see if I can find any updates from the National Weather Service of anything further that they've said tonight. Let me get logged in here. Takes it just a brief second.
That's something that I didn't think about. Somebody said the power's out in most places. Most of these guys are deployed to Rolling Fork
Yeah.
and doing the best they can.
Yeah, as my wife was telling me of the comments that somebody made about the power companies, a lot of people are deployed to Rolling Fork, Mississippi. And that's the problem there. And somebody wanted to see Mississippi Power, their power outage. I think I need to hit that button. Hang on, let's go over here. I got it on a hotkey.
There's a wreck on Causeville Road.
A wreck on Causeville Road. Does it have any other?
No, that's all they said.
Okay. If you've got any information on that, pass that along to us so we can get that out to everybody. All right, we're pulling up Mississippi Power so everybody can see who's on Mississippi Power, what's who, what, and how. This is what we're showing. About 9,100 customers are out. And if you'll look at this, here's the look of this. We got there at Chunky, we got some folks out. And let's go right up here. This will show us a lot. This stretch, Highway 39 out here on North Hill Street, Skate Odyssey out, an area just past MCC out. And look at this big stretch here on Highway 45. And this goes all the way up to Lauderdale, all up through there that are on Mississippi Power without power right now. I want to say, is that saying that the Evangel Temple is out? I believe it is. Just to the west of there. This is going to be on Officers Lake Road. We've got a power outage. think I misspoke on that other. So it's a bunch out. But that's a view. 9,100 people without power there. So that gives you that update. All right, let's see what else we've got.
And somebody said there's a wreck on Outages Dam Road.
Wreck on Outages Dam Road, we're getting reports of that also. Causeyville, Nellyburg, power out. Half the side of the highway. I know, girl. There you go. And a little bit over there. That's Miss Sophie coming to visit. She's checking out the situation. Let's see what else we got. WLBT. See here what else we got. And again, I know this has those lulls, and I apologize about that. That usually puts a lot of people to sleep. Northcrest Preschool is closed tomorrow, so that's going to be closed. If you go to Northcrest, that's going to be down. Do appreciate you texting me that and letting us know there. As far as we know, Kemper Academy 100% go is the. That's good news. And like I said, I really doubt anything in Kemper County is going to be affected by all this. Most of this stays south of there. For the most part, somebody wanted to know, is all of this over? We do have another round that's moving through Clark County that we're watching. Let's pull this back up on radar. We got a lot of rain here. We also got a storm system right here at Union. Let's go in here and look at this. This is going to be coming through Union in the next few moments. It should be there in 10 minutes. It will move from there over to Rock Creek into House within 22 minutes. As we turn on locations for you to see what it is. Now, we got showers all around the area. We just don't have any thunderstorm warnings, which is good. But the rain not quite over as we look here. As you'll see here, here's the Dollar General. This storm is right there, cutting across. There's House, Mississippi, and it will move right on into Kemper County, right above the Damascus Volunteer Fire Department here in the next little bit. We've got showers, pretty good rain there on the eastern side of Neshoba County. This is going to be traveling across Highway 16 right through Tucker. Y'all see that? And then we've got a lot of rain there at Neshoba Baptist as you travel 15 up through there. That's strong storms there now. Heavy rain that we're looking at that is in Newton County in the northern portion, southern Neshoba County. Now, as we go into Kemper County, as you'll see here, Cypress Mills, it's filling the pond back up pretty good there. We've got Lake out here at Kemper Lake, a lot of rain, and all around West Kemper. Some of the worst rain right there is going to be where the old super stop used to be, where the old hospital set. That's exactly where the laundromat was. I think it's something else now. I'm not 100%, but as you go up 39 through there, in between there and Kemper Academy and the new hospital on this end of the road, but right there at that old intersection, at that four-way. It's bad when you start saying where the Dollar General used to be. Yeah, y'all remember it sitting there? It's down here now. But heavy rain in Kemper County there on that stretch, almost all the way to Scuba. Not quite there. It makes it on the outskirts of town. There sits Scuba Tech. Townsend Road flooding almost all the way to the Cowboy Church. No warning. Our big thing is this no power. What is fortunate is we still have water. Newton Schools District will start at 10 o'clock. Yep, and y'all are getting that rain right there. We've got showers there as you come across Decatur all the way back across Turkey Creek. And boy, look at this rain that we've got right here. This Highway 489 is where that is, and that will take you right on up toward Union as well. And let's back out and look at our big picture of what we got going on, radar of where these storms are. Stonewall, y'all getting a pretty good little shower as well. Now, you see this back here in Jackson. This is going to creep across and become an issue at some point later on again. That's what we've got. Now, one thing is for sure, there are no guarantees on all of this that power will be back up tomorrow morning. These, as pointed out, numerous people that work for the power company have gone elsewhere to help, had no idea that this storm was coming in. They've got some people coming in to assist with Mississippi Power to the area to help out with this. Hopefully, things will be back up as quickly as possible. How's Meridian doing? I cannot even begin to count the places that I'm told that power lines and trees are down throughout the city. It is rough through there. The firemen are doing what they can to get this taken care of, and I'm sure at this point also the City Works Department is in full-fledged tonight, getting out, doing what they can to get streets cleaned up to where you can have travel in the morning. Thunder on Blizzard Road, we're hearing there. Heavy rain thunderstorms in Union, right there. If y'all see it, that's where it's coming down right now. 2 storm systems there in Newton County. This will move from there to Rock Creek and move over to House, as you'll see right out of here. It's going to cross right there as we see this. So it'll basically follow 492 parallel with it all the way in to Highway 19 as we watch that come out of there. But y'all be careful there in Union. Again, we cannot stress enough, if you don't have to be out tonight, stay home. Rest up, go to bed early. And I know a lot of you are thinking, I can't sleep without my fan. How many people without the power are going to have trouble with that tonight? Let's see. We have nothing yet, Natasha, from Meridian Public School System. I sent a message and hadn't got a reply back on that yet. I got a lot of pictures that were sent, and I can't get enough signal on the cell phone to get those pulled up. It for whatever reason, it just won't pull them. I have not gotten any reports of damage in Butler, Alabama. We can look here and see if there's anything reported on the map. Let's see here. Let's see what this says about Butler. Hearing thunder back in the distance again. Multiple trees down across Choctaw County with roads blocked. Widespread power outages reported in Butler. So that's what we're finding out in Butler, Alabama. And again, this is that system that went through Meridian. So it's going to be nearly identical as Clark County and all of these areas here. Gilberttown, I'm sure that there's some problems there as well. Let's look at this right here. Emergency management reports large trees down blocking Highway 84 in Inslee, Alabama. Starting to hear that, that's firing back up over here to our west. Right along in there. Decatur, y'all brace. Y'all got another round of heavy storms fishing across Highway 15 there. From Decatur all the way into Union, it's going to be heavy, heavy, heavy moving into that area. In Union, you're already getting it as we're seeing the reports here. Sherry saying it's pouring in Decatur. I have not heard about East Central Community College yet. Let me look here. Let y'all look at me for another second and see if I can find anything on East Central. All right, let's see. Nothing listed at East Central. Let me see about Newton County. Let's see what we can pull up. All right, let's see. That was not. See what we can get out of Newton County there. Okay, we sent a couple of texts. Maybe we'll get some answers back on that. I-20 to Jack. I have not heard from Vicksburg to Jackson what the road conditions are. I can do this. Let's see if we can get some information off of here. Mississippi Department of DOT. Let's see what they have to. They're not listing anything other than just some regular maintenance stuff. All right, well, here's what we got here. This is going to be
Tripling flipped over to Shannon's backyard over the fence.
I-20. We do have a problem here. I did find one. Let's pull this up for everybody to see this. If you're traveling out of Jackson, Mississippi, and you get here to the Bovine area right there. Here's Vicksburg here. This is saying that this is going to be closed to all lanes, both directions, for at least 2 hours. It's an accident. Incident debris all over the road. Power lines and trees are across the road. So if you're trying to make it through there, you're going to have to wait that out. That's not going to work. Let's see if we can find anything else along 20. That's the only one I've seen so far. Now, as we get down Morton, I don't see anything there blocking the roads in between Meridian and there. Doesn't mean there's not limbs there, though. As you come Highway 45, let's see what we've got here. This is just south of Quitman. All right, that was planned. Yeah, that's something that was planned. That's not. This is Highway 49 out of Jackson toward Hattiesburg. That's normal bridge maintenance stuff. So nothing really showing other than this near Vicksburg here of the problems with state highways. So that's what we know on that end. Let's go back, pull up radar. We're watching these storms build headed toward Kemper County. It's a lot of rain out there, and that's the last thing we need with these crews trying to get power restored to everybody. All right, Decatur, the old terminology hammered. Let's go in here and take a look at this. We've already had lots of tree down on top of a vehicle reported there in Decatur. Hopefully everybody's okay. To our knowledge, they are. We haven't heard anything any different, but strong winds come through there. Rock Branch, Stratton, these areas here, Beulah, you're going to get this storm. Again, with both of these, it's heavy rain, but it is moving northeasterly out of the county toward Kemper County. We've got rain showers there starting somewhere real close to Collinsville at the four-way stop. Let's pull that up and look here. Right there at the four-way stop is where all this rain begins on 19 all the way to the Newton County line. This storm is going to blow right past through Little Rock here in the next few moments. I'll be ready in that area there. Newton City Schools will open at 9:30. And Amanda, thank you very much for letting us know that. That's you at the Kemper edge of 495. Thank you, Amber. Right up in there is where these storms are coming. As you'll see here out of Neshoba County, south of Tucker, in between, as you get to House, where 492 is, from there to Tucker. And again, this is 4-lane, so it's not as bad as it could be. 492, this road right here, don't go down it. Wait. Highway 15, don't travel it. Too much of a risk involved there. But these storms moving out of Neshoba County, moving toward Kemper County as well. 495, Damascus area, 493, all of that is going to be getting more rain here in the next little bit. We look at Scuba, look at this pouring over here, all the way out to Giles and to Geiger, Alabama, and fast approaching right there at Kim Waste. Baca Valley is raining across the entire place. Midland, across the road. Now, I'm not sure what it is nowadays, but it used to be Midland Manufacturing, the big building before you get into Scuba. Not raining on that side of the road. As we go out to the west side, a lot of rain out in Linville, a lot of rain there in downtown Preston, Mississippi. Any way that you go after you cross Highway 16 is going to be heavy rain all the way toward Preston. The eastern, northeastern side of Neshoba County getting better. As we look at our friends up in Winston County, not bad. Not too bad in this area up here around Kentucky Fried Chicken. We do have one shower right across the line there, north of Kemper County, just barely into Noxubee County. We're showing showers approaching Columbus Air Force Base. Nothing bad. The worst of the weather is still down here where we had this red area blocked off earlier. Clarkdale, if you live in that community right now, it's pounding on y'all all across this area there at Clarkdale School where the Super Red is. A lot of rain right there. And this is going to stretch all the way over right here to the Causeyville ball field. Shy of making Wynot, but it will go through Wynot once again tonight. Well, if you had a garden needing rain, it was perfect for it, wasn't it? Gilberttown, Alabama. Look at the rain coming down all the way up to the courthouse there in Butler. Highway 17 is a rainy little road tonight. There is honestly no telling how many wrecks have happened throughout the area. If you can hear my voice, you're watching this video tonight. There's really no telling how many have happened tonight as we watch this and follow all these storms. Decatur in the clear, not quite. We got more showers, if you'll see here. I don't expect this to be anything worse than what you've gotten. But you've got another round here as you'll see this coming out of Jackson, Raymond area that's going to come across the county and head in that direction. I'm just not pulling enough juice to be able to put the radar in motion on this backup. I'm just tickled to be able to be on the air, so I'm not going to push it. I tried to do that a couple of times, and it just won't grab enough juice from what I'm using to broadcast it. Chandler Road again, getting a lot of rain. Ashley, thank you. Heavy rain there. If you're going in, and that holds water, that right-hand lane as you're headed toward the country store, y'all be careful there. South Kemper County thunderstorms as we see that right up in there. That's what we got there. 495 near Fellowship Road. I don't know what we've got when it comes to trees down. I do know that there's a couple of trees down on 495. I just don't know the exact location as you get here and you take a look at all of this. This is going to be the 495 area here toward Fellowship Church. Here's Fellowship, but I do not know if there's trees down in between there. I know that right here, there was a large tree down somewhere around in here. Seems like there may have been something here also. Here's Lake Oak, Tibby, if you're wondering where we are on this map as we look at this. Starting there at the Veterans Cemetery, coming across where the Red Goat is, and even down through downtown Hickory, this is slowly coming into Lauderdale County. So western Lauderdale County, you're going to get wet once again. Enterprise, we could possibly get some more rain here because as you'll see down in here, see this stuff here? This is not over, and you've got this line here. Once this finally passes through, we'll give it the go-ahead. Let me see if I can locate something here. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. Let's see if I can get a handle on future. Let's see if I can. All right, we're at 10 o'clock now.
Is everything like almost over?
Butler, Alabama at 11 o'clock. It will be horrendous rain, Butler, Alabama. And this anything east of Butler, Linden, Alabama, you're going to be flooding there. We have a little bit of a shower over DeKalb right around 11 o'clock tonight. As we look at that, that will make its way after 11 o'clock through Scuba. We've got showers moving into Philadelphia around midnight. And as we look at this, and even on into 12:30, still showers at Philadelphia. Carthage, y'all will have another storm somewhere around 1 a.m. coming through. Meridian will have some showers around 1:30 this morning, especially in that southern portion. Coming into Meridian there at the split, right around 1 a.m. it's going to be raining pretty hard there. Now, I don't see any thunderstorm warnings, but I do see a lot of rain coming down with that. We have another storm that floats through Philadelphia, somewhere around 2:30 to 3. Nothing horrible, but
MCC
we'll have that.
tomorrow.
Getting word MCC is closed? All right, so we have Lauderdale and MCC closed. Still waiting. I sent out text, but I have not gotten anything back. Let's see. Let's see.
I'm not seeing anything on that Facebook.
And in my grave.
All right, I got that. Let's see here. I just got a message from Clark County. Chief Deputy Barry White tells us that County Road 638, water is over the road. Several trees are down on County Road 511. Power is out in Snell. EMEPA is on the scene. Tree limbs down on roadways everywhere. County Road 511 and 640 will be closed for a while. So if you had to go anywhere there in Clark County in those areas, 511 to 640, don't go. They're closed indefinitely until they get that straightened out.
Billy Touchdown said it's hailing in Martin.
It's hailing in Martin. Right now, let's go back over and take a look here at what we got there. Our main man, Billy. Yeah, I can see that happening. As we pull back up radar, here's where we're going. Let's look at it. Yeah, if you'll look all across Lauderdale County, there's a chance all of it could get it. But is it showing right there, that hail coming down right there? Boy, it's been a pounding on all of this. But that's some serious activity going through the Martin area right now as you look at that. We're still, as our studios are still on backup generator power. We're on our second to third backup internet source. And I apologize it's taking so long to get going. We will make in the future an extra step to have a third backup when things go wrong, to have a way to get back on the air. That was one of those things that, thank heavens, it wasn't any worse than it was when it happened. But it teaches us a lesson of what we need to do and how we need to straighten it out. So we'll get that problem fixed for future storms as they roll through. We're showing heavy showers there at Philadelphia also. Look at that. Now, this southern Kemper County, if you're sitting there right now, This is going to Liberty in the next 8 minutes. It will be at Klondike in 7 minutes, Kipling 17 minutes, and Coleman in about 20 minutes also as we look at this. The west side of Meridian getting showers. The main thing is it's a lot of rain. Gilbertown, Alabama, look at y'all. The rain is not over for the night. Fortunately, I don't think we've still got this. Now, as you look at this, another hour. Let me double check myself. I want to say it's one more hour. Yeah. An hour and 4 minutes remaining on the tornado watch. And the National Weather Service just being extremely cautious on all of this, that like something here could pop up. It doesn't look like it's going to, or this would have. We watch it carefully. They're going to let that ride out for another hour. We don't see, let me just double check here. I do not see any tornado warnings at this point, which is good news over the state of Mississippi or Alabama. It has died down, thank heavens. So that's where we are, what we've got going on at this point. Should severe weather threaten, we'll come back and jump on and give you the latest updates on everything that is going on. We're showing, I don't have any reports on County Road 670 in Clark County. We do appreciate each and every one of you for watching us, and we appreciate you giving us the support that we have. We will always strive to do better each and every time that we do this. Let's see, I hear the rain.
Somebody said Meridian Public Schools closed tomorrow. Did you get that?
I have not gotten that. All right, I just got another message, and we'll address it. I have not. Let me check my messages here, because I did send off a request. Hey, here it is. Let's see here. Just now responding. Just got the word all campuses will be closed. You're correct. Meridian Public School is closed. So we've got Lauderdale, MCC, and Meridian Public Schools closed. Thank you, Matt. So
Newton delayed start.
Newton delayed start. Kemper County wide open. Northcrest is closed. Let's see here. I did want to address this. Barry White texted me back from Clark County and said that there's no property damage that has been reported at this time. That's good. With everything that has gone through, it's a miracle almost. That's good, and I appreciate that, Barry, letting us
I
know.
saw where there have been several people saying in Collinsville they heard a train.
Heard noises.
What does that mean?
Well, tornado is often referred to as a train. And I have not seen those comments. If you're in the Collinsville area and you did hear something like that, let us know, because most likely if there's we'll get Odie in motion tomorrow to check all this out, and he will be in close contact with the National Weather Service as we look at all of this. And, there's portions that I'm sure that people were sitting around going, well, nothing's going on. This was a very bad night. What do we have to be thankful for? The man above. Jesus really helped us out tonight. We could be in that predicament that those the folks over in Rolling Fork were in. Can y'all believe this? 25 lives lost. Saddening. It just a bad thing. But we do our best to keep you informed of what's coming. We don't want anybody hurt. Whenever we can walk away from something like this and say it was just trees down, maybe it slowed our roll a little bit, we're good. So long as you've got your life, your family, that's what all of this is about. So we are extremely blessed. Say a thank you to the good man upstairs if you get a chance to do that. Yes, MCC is officially closed tomorrow. Hopefully I didn't leave any of those out. I have not heard Russell Christian Academy, and I have not heard from Lamar if they're going to be closed. So if you've got that, anybody that could post that in our comments that has close ties, and I need to get numbers to the folks that make those decisions if you know them, so we can get in touch with them. Let me see here what we just had come in. I had a question about when they thought power might be brought back in the Meehan area. I think it's going to be quite a while. Let's before we close this out, let's go back here to the EMPA and do a refresh where you can see what's going on there. Really no change. Well, I take that back. It was at about 7,800 earlier, and we're showing that it's down to 73. So they've gotten a few, not a lot, but the crews are working. It's still raining on them. They're trying to get there. We'll watch this closely and post updates as we absolutely can there. Again, I'll be back in the morning beginning at 6:30. We'll have another morning show beginning at 8.
Russell was late start tomorrow at 10 a.m.
Okay, we're getting word that Russell Christian Academy will late start tomorrow.
10 a.m.
10 a.m. 10 a.m. there. So that leaves us with Lamar, not knowing about Lamar School. So if you're with Lamar and you could tell us that, we would appreciate that also. Martin area, we're unsure about that. The Martin area greatly depends on how fast they can get the substation in Collinsville back up. That's where that whole problem is. I think it was a tree that most likely hit pretty close to that substation there at the four-way stop. Let's see here. Rain and wind in Bailey. Glancing all of this as y'all pour in on these comments. And without a doubt, let me thank y'all as we close that out. We can't do this without y'all's support and letting us know what's happening where you are and what's going on in and around you. Thank you so much. We'll wrap it up, and as soon as we know more about that, we'll let you know as we come to a night. Looks like darkness for a lot of folks for a while. We're still on generator here, aren't we? None of that switched, has it?
No, it's on generator.
Yeah, we're on generator still here, so it will be a while. Again, if you've got anybody that workplaces that are going to be down, not opening tomorrow, please let us know. We'll get everything up and going. We're going to make a post here in just a moment on Facebook of all of the places that we know that are closed. If you have a place that is going to be shut down, please add it to the comments. And then also, if you need to inbox me for some other place, let us do that. You can do that. Again, we appreciate it, and we'll be back. God bless. We'll see you bright and early tomorrow morning, beginning at 6:30, and the morning show beginning at 7.
The Scotty Ray Report is brought to you by our following partners: